Resident Evil 4 is coming to its end, as all things must do. Well, I mean, Mike is dead, so really, what's even the point of going on? Last time, Leon carried Ashley, who was very mutated, put her in the chair, destroyed the parasite within her, then he passed out. We're gonna see how this final chapter begins. Fighting the parasite for control of his own body, Leon uses his last remaining strength to get Ashley to the lab in desperate hope that Lewis's legacy can still save them.
Ashley. Ashley.
I'm right here. I thought you were gonna die.
Okay. You did this.
Yeah. Yeah, I did this. Can you stand?
The map?
Yeah, I found it. I think it says we can get out if we go this way. Hey, we're a team, right?
Keep this up, I'll be out of a job.
Turns out, everything...
All of this, removing the parasites, this was Luis.
Yeah, we're alive. Thanks to him.
Moving my hands, gesturing to illustrate the importance. Well, after Leon passed out, Ashley put him in the chair, got the parasite out. He must have been passed out for a while. And Ashley thought that things were looking pretty dark, so to lighten the mood, she decided to dress him up like that Ada lady that he likes so much, thinking, you know, we would have a good smile about it. He hasn't noticed it yet. I mean, granted, he has a lot on his mind, so he hasn't really noticed it. But you know, I mean, he probably likes Ada's fashion. She's very stylish. And as for Ashley, of course, since this is the final chapter and she's been through so much, she now has the confidence to pull that hair back into a ponytail and show the world those ears that she has been hiding all this time. So, she's feeling good. That's her final form, her final confident form. The ears have been exposed. Method for eradicating Las Plagas. There are two ways to eradicate Las Plagas: antigen injection and surgery. If the parasite is not hatched yet, it can be treated by administering antigen directly into the body. Once it has hatched, however, there's not much that can be done besides slow its growth. With surgery, the plaga can be targeted and killed using a certain wavelength of radiation. But this is not without its risks. If the parasite has attached itself to the host's nervous system, the host will experience excruciating pain, and there is no effective anesthesia for this kind of procedure. Surgical removal carries considerable risks, even before the parasite is fully developed. Once fully grown, however, it is too late. Removing the parasite would kill the host. But considering what will happen to them, death may be a mercy. I mean, some of them are way into it. Like, Krauser was way into it. He loved what was going on. Europe Laboratory 6 Dream Team. It's a group photo. Whoop, nope. Wanted to keep looking at that. Nothing on the back. You can zoom in. Not that much. Not that much. Well, I mean, I would be Luis in the middle. I don't know if we would recognize anyone else, but okay. Luis was working in the European branch of Umbrella. Everyone's so happy. I like that one guy on the right who's carrying an umbrella that looks like the logo. That's neat. Happier times. I mean, what were they working on at that point in time? Clearly, they just, like, had some big success because they're so happy about it. But how many people would that success go on to murder? Sadler's... I was about to say anus. That's not what that says. Animus. Do not be fooled into thinking that Las Plagas are merely tools for creating powerful bioweapons. Their true value lies in their ability to control. No matter how hostile the subject, a single injection can turn anyone into a faithful servant. Who needs spies when you can turn yesterday's enemy into today's ally? Controlling just one insider can bring an entire organization, an entire country to its knees. Mass production of a superior species has made this possible. We have empowered Sadler. It's clear what he intends to do next. Can you imagine if Sadler had that much control? 6 billion loyal servants at his sole command. There would be no opposition, no war. Maybe for the first time in human history, the world would know peace. But I know how Sadler and the others have oppressed the people of this island for generations. I know how he treats them. That's no way to live. Because of that, I won't let it happen. Well, we know that Sadler's family has been on this island for a very long time. Apparently, they've been mistreating the people here.
Someone had a field day looting the Umbrella Labs.
Wow, reel to reel. It's a bit ancient, isn't it, Luis? So is this monitor. The amber, this sample, which I've come to call the amber, was just sitting in the storeroom collecting dust. We used to have ample specimens for experimentation in the past, so it makes sense that this one was overlooked. In fact, the only reason I brought it back to my lab was because of its peculiar shape. After a basic analysis, I've changed my mind. The amber possesses a very unique quality. Although small and in a suspended state, it contains the same organ found in the dominant species, which we've only seen in Sadler himself. When fully developed, the amber may rival, or perhaps even surpass, Sadler's power. Unfortunately, the amber was confiscated by Sadler before I can make any further progress in my research. He may be on to me. I need to get my hands on that sample again and escape in order to continue my research elsewhere. It's the only way to counter Sadler. Of course, I don't think I can trust this outside group either, but I've already come this far. Hopefully I can sweet-talk my way out of this one, too. I have to, for the world's sake. So the outside group talking about Ada and the mysterious person she works for. Who could it be? So I guess the idea was that it could be possible to create a version of the Plagas that could outrank Sadler in terms of the mind control. Emails regarding our arrangement from Luis. I've compiled the research data that you wanted. Meet me at the designated time and place. To be clear, you're going to get me the hell out of here if I bring you the goods, right? From AW, I hope you haven't forgotten about the amber. Without it, the data is worthless. It would be a shame to let your seat go to waste, so do not make me return empty-handed. You still remember the code phrase, I assume? Relax, I haven't forgotten. And don't worry about the amber. I'll figure something out. Think you can pick me up a pack of smokes on the way? Any brand is fine. So, he gets the amber, Ada gets him out of here, and then a mysterious organization studies the amber, and maybe makes a new, Alpha Plagas? A Monarch Plagas?
I'm surprised this thing even booted up.
It's got a 5 1/4-inch floppy drive. Why does it need that even? Why does it still need that? I like the mouse. That one-button mouse they have there. Just taking it all in.
Not the most uncomfortable place I've slept before.
I mean, it got to be pretty uncomfortable. I'm pretty sure that headrest is a video card. Let me take a closer look at it. Yeah, that headrest is just a video card. Look, he needed a lot of processing for this machine to work, so he had to get an NVIDIA. Alright, I think that's everything in here. Let's take a look at what we got. Oh, there's something over here. Yeah. Nothing else to look at, I guess. All right. Okay, piggyback up we go. Well, I mean, we could go up there. Should we look around first, see if there's anything?
Look, I bet we could use that.
We could use that. Could we go back to the room? Maybe there's like a quest to like throw an egg on a picture of Sadler. It doesn't seem like we can go back there. That door's not opening. No prompt. All right, let's just piggyback up there.
Sorry.
Like I said, we're a team.
You're getting good at that.
Right?
You sure you're okay?
Never been better.
Good.
Well, I mean, if you want to be honest, Ashley, Leon just went through an extremely emotional experience where he had to kill his former mentor, and it was really manly and masculine. Penetrated him deep, Ashley. Penetrated him deep. We'll never forget that experience. While Krauser grunted out, "I trained you well." It's something that Leon is going to have to give a lot of thought about.
Look at this place. That woman who helped us. You think she's all right?
Oh, I'm sure she's fine. She's not the type to roll over that easy.
Sounds like you know her well.
Well, I knew her for a few hours one night. It was a hell of a night. Oh, and she kissed me. But it was a spy kiss. It was like a fake kiss. She kissed me because she was a spy, and she did it so I would do what she wanted. Like in a movie, Ashley. Like in a movie. Not like real life, like right now. Oh, right. Camouflage. I probably should, you know, take an herb. Can we, like, go over there? It doesn't look like it. I mean, I guess I should check. Can I get over there? Oh, wait. Here's, like, a little thing. Okay, we can get over there. Big old book, what we got here. Illuminados' final chapter. Praise be to the holy insects. We have been promised paradise on earth. Man, woman, or child, his love does not discriminate. Beast, fish, or bird, all creatures shall be equally blessed. Praise be to the holy insects. We are the humble servants of God. His wisdom will overcome any mountain. His omnipotence will cross any ocean. The light of heaven dwells in all things. Let our bodies be the seed bed. Praise be to the holy insects. We are the flock and the shepherd guides us. Our prayers will be sung all over the world. They will be heard by all. At last we shall exceed the stars in the sky. Right. They want to multiply. Go forward and multiply. Everyone's getting bugs. Everyone's getting parasites in them. Like 15. Osmond. That's supposed to be him? Yeah, I can kind of see the resemblance. Alright, so I guess we saw a statue earlier that said Adam. I wonder if that was the first of the Sadlers. Providence Monolith. Deep beneath the castle grounds, I have found my faith. Oh, behold! The divine vestiges left upon this world. It all begins here. Adam Sadler. I mean, when you say the full name like that, doesn't sound very dignified. Are we saying that Adam Sadler created Los Illuminados just as like a tax scheme to find some way to get a corporation to fund vacations for him and his friends? Like, he didn't care about the Plagas or anything like that. He just realized that this was, like, a good scam to make a lot of money in. But, like, his descendants took it serious. Well, well. Looks like our friend is up ahead. And probably for the final time.
Why not treat yourself, mate? Welcome. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
Alright, guess we can sell Lewis's key. I mean, it's kind of an emotional thing.
I'll buy almost anything.
You might have an emotional connection to it, but now let's sell it.
Pleasure doing business with you.
The Illuminados pendant.
A deal well struck.
The gold ingot.
Thank you.
The velvet blue.
Well, well. I can certainly do something with this.
I should see if I...
Take care of any...
Yeah, yes, we're at the end. We're at the end. I understand. I should probably see if I can actually... Like, what I actually want to do with these crowns. Alright, well... Well, actually, I guess a yellow one would be more valuable. Alright, 5-color bonus 2.0. Finally, all 5 colors in the crown. Look how beautiful this crown is, with all these colors.
Way. Be ashamed. Welcome. Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that.
I got an achievement for selling that, apparently. It was called Astute Appraiser.
Stranger. Knife needs care every once in a while. Could be the difference of easy work. This kind of work is about finesse, stranger. Little bit goes a long way. That's good work, if I do say so myself. Dazzled, are you? You've exhausted our normal range of services for this weapon. If you're interested in something more, will that be all then?
I do have 13. Spinel. Is there anything that I want to do with that here at the end?
Have we procured these curiosities? You don't want to know, mate.
Yeah, it's fine.
Pleasant travels.
Alright, let's say goodbye to our friend. And I'm pretty sure people said that you can't actually shoot him. Yeah. Leon just... yeah, just pulls it back. Just pulls it back. Alright, we're heading on outside.
Leon, look! Is that...
Now, you have good eyesight, Ashley.
Ada.
She just noticed her immediately when we stepped outside. No binoculars or nothing.
Thinks he's gonna lure me out.
He's right. He's right. It's totally going to work, Ashley.
Stay here. I won't be long.
Okay.
Ada!
Ow! My spine.
Sadler!
It's just going straight to the tentacles now. I'm seeing double.
Renegade. You have forsaken only body. The bright gift to become one with us. Absolution.
It's always fun when they become big and gross. Oh, his eye was closed on that leg. Oh, did that work though? No, he's getting back up. Pardon? One moment. Pardon. It's like I'm in Sunday Mass again. Man, it's hard to argue against the divine power of extreme projectile vomiting. Oh, they glow in the scope. At least he seems like he's having a good time. It's important to be able to enjoy your job. I should have seen that coming.
I'm getting sick of your shit.
It's hard to do that in heels.
Finally, the look that suits you, Sadler. A monster in and out. Still, I need to cut this date short. It's not me. It's you.
I bonked. Wait, what does that mean? Are you flirting with me?
hell are you doing?
Nothing personal, Leon. Luis and I had an arrangement. Don't worry, I'll take good care of it. Ride's here. You coming?
I think we both know this is where we go our separate ways.
Oh, he said it! He said the name of the DLC.
I see. Better get a move on.
Cute.
You know I wear this better than you do!
Leon! Where's she going?
Who knows?
I don't understand. Why would she just...
Gotta move. Island's gonna blow.
It's gonna what?
Yeah.
How are we gonna get off the island in 2 minutes? It doesn't seem possible.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm just a little safe right before.
Now we can go home.
We're not out of here yet.
Thank you.
Okay, none of that now.
They're not attacking. What's going on?
Oh yeah, the head plug is dead.
Now their master's gone. It's over for them.
They don't know what to do.
All right. Not bad, Ada. You like thrill rides? You're gonna love this.
Leon's boat experience now coming back into play here at the very end. I mean, also minecart, combination boat and minecart experience.
You alright?
I'm not sure that was insane.
Mission accomplished, right?
Mission accomplished. When you're home safe.
Thank you for saving me.
Don't mention it.
You know, I could put in a word with my dad. Have you assigned to my detail, if you're interested.
You don't need me. You proved you could handle yourself. Even if you could use a lesson in knife safety. Come on. Let's go home.
Condor 1? Bruce to Condor 1, do you read me? Come in. I said come in. Is this thing even on? Leon! Leon, are you and Ashley all right? Where are you? Come on!
And she had to report that Leon and Ashley went missing in action. Where did Condor and Baby Eagle go? Well, I guess they didn't have enough gas in that jet ski to make it back. Alright. That's Resident Evil 4 the remake. Are we going to get a little story here? Of happier times in the Pueblo. They were farming, they were fishing. No giant salamanders in the lake. Just the occasional lunker. Really old-looking portraits. You don't have to look that old. This is, takes place in 2006. Listening to some music. All gather around. Sitting on the porch, strumming the guitar. But then religion came to town. And they were like, oh, yeah, we should probably get sacrificed because our God is an awesome God. And then we work in the mines and dig up the plagas. The holy plagas. And then we get injected with them. And people die. I think they did not include some of the darker looking illustrations from the original credits. Oh, hold on.
Patch me through. I've obtained the amber.
Excellent.
Just one question. What are you planning to do with this?
We do not pay you to ask questions. All you need to know is a new dawn is breaking. 100 will give their lives so that just one may live. I am expediting that change.
So, we're talking millions of casualties.
Billions.
How ambitious. We're changing course, now.
Ada taking her time to question Wesker's motives. Hey, how many people do you intend to kill with this scheme of yours? Billions? Oh, wait a second. I didn't know about any of that. I'm not cool with that. Well, of course, the next one would be RE5, in which Wesker decides to do his, total global saturation and all that. He does need to get the Plagas sample to make that happen.
Lost in the dark, the bullet or the blade that kept us apart.
These are very good vocals.
Moving on, can't be still for long, 'cause it's the only way. Never ache for a place called home. Can't hold on so tight, gotta let it all go. I have a purpose, it's all that I need to help me find my way every day. Keep your eyes on the road ahead. Don't be drawn into the light or the shadows in your head. Keep your eyes on the road ahead and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back, 'cause I got a feeling in my bones that everything's gonna be fine. Yeah. Don't ever look back. Don't ever look back. I fought a war and I learned how to win. But how do you fight when the enemy's within? Find your pride, go deeper inside for the fire that will light your way. The ones you trust can one day betray. You're the hunter and then you're the prey. You pay the cost, it all feels lost. Then you hear a voice inside you say, keep your eyes on the road ahead. Don't be drawn into the light or the shadows in your head. Keep your eyes on the road ahead and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back. Keep your eyes on the road ahead. Don't be drawn into the light or the shadows in your head. Keep your eyes on the road ahead and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back, 'cause I got a feeling in my bones that everything's gonna be fine. Yeah. Don't ever look back. Don't ever look back.
I like to think that Leon is playing this on the jet ski as they head back to the shore. Lyrics kept saying, "I got a feeling in my bones, everything's going to be all right." No, that's the parasite. That's the parasite that's making you feel that. All right. Now here's some original credits music. Having Wesker there, and you would think that probably the next one to be remade is 5. But I mean, if they were going to do that, they first would have to remake 1, and then remake Code Veronica, and then 5, because that's the Wesker trilogy. 1 Code Veronica, 5 is the ones that feature him. And, the ones that have been done so far, 2, 3, 4, they really have not, 2 and 3 have not had Wesker at all. 4 only has a tiny bit of him. But if they do 5, then that means, what about these first 2 games? You could still get the original 1 remake, sure. But you can make so much more money by remaking 1. It's like if you're new to Resident Evil, you might be saying, who is this strange man in sunglasses that Ada works for? You don't know. Right, I was saying that I think that they left out some of the darker looking photos, illustrations in that credits montage they had. In the original game, some of the illustrations seem to imply that the parasited people killed their children because the children weren't able to be infected. Yeah, it looks like they left those ones out. Which is why you don't see any children in the village. I mean, the real reason is because you don't see... The real reason is because you don't want Leon killing children, obviously. But if you want a story reason for why there is no children in the village, a story reason. Well, anyway, that's Resident Evil 4 Remake. I had a great time with it. I thought it was fantastic. You know, there's a lot of questions about how this would be, since with RE2 and 3 Remake, they were remaking very different games. You know, the classic style RE games, remaking them into a style more like 4. But now this time they were taking 4 and saying we're going to make a modern version of 4. And it's like, well, how is that going to go? And it turned out that they did it really well. I liked it a whole lot. I can definitely imagine playing this many times. I had a lot of fun. Some elements of it that I thought the original did better, specifically in, like, cutscene direction. I don't know, something about the remakes, the modern remakes. Something about the cutscene direction that I don't really like all that much. I don't know what it is. It's... like, things happen too fast, maybe. I feel like there was more time to breathe, maybe, in the original game's cutscenes. You know, I also like the things about how the villains got codec conversations with Leon. Maybe they wanted to take that out because it maybe was a touch goofy. I don't know. There are some elements that I liked more in the original concerning the conversations and the presentation, but I really did enjoy playing this remake. Oh, hold on. Results.
Good work.
Gotta be. Promising agent. 15 hours, 55 minutes, 28 seconds, 43 saves. Playthrough 1 on standard. When loading main story save data from a completed playthrough, you can carry over the data and start a new game. You can purchase new weapons from the merchant, but you cannot achieve an S+ rank. So if you want that S+ rank, you're gonna have to do it the real way, I guess. No, we should save. Resident Evil 4. Well, that's our playthrough. Not quite done with the playthrough yet, since I do want to do some of the Mercenaries. And Mercenaries did not come out at launch, but like a couple weeks after launch, it came out. Partially. Like, there are 4 characters in it, and there's supposed to be 6 in total, so a couple more characters coming later, I suppose. So we'll be trying some of that. But as far as the single-player game goes, I liked it a lot. I liked a number of the improvements they made, a number of the quality of life changes. It's a really difficult task to try to remake and modernize Resident Evil 4. I don't really envy the task of trying to do that, but I think they did a fantastic job here. And that just brings up the question of what they would do with RE5, considering there's a whole lot of, you know, choices that would have to be made with RE5 that I don't think is the case with 4. Like, for example, the setting. Everyone loves the setting of RE5. Everyone loves things like this parasite makes you revert back to, like, your ancestors. So we're gonna be wearing some grass skirts and throwing some spears. Everyone loves that. I've never seen anyone who didn't love that part. Or, like, say, the fact that RE5 was made during a period in time when all games had to have co-op, because single player was dead. So every game had to be multiplayer, which is why RE5 is the way it is. Would that be the same? Would that still be the case in a remake? Would it be mandatory? Would it be like mandatory co-op partner, AI or another player? Or would they change it so you could actually not have that and just, like, you know, play it like RE4. I would prefer that. I never liked the thing in RE5 and 6 about how you have two characters. You don't have to play it with a partner, of course. You can just have the CPU control the partner, but I never really liked that focus. But I wonder how they would decide to do it, since, you know, tastes have changed, times have changed. You don't need to have multiplayer. So how would they decide to... I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know. But those are decisions that will have to be made in the future. As for now, I enjoyed most of the decisions they made with Resident Evil 4 Remake. Of course, it's a game that is not going to be as impressive as RE4 was back when it came out, as RE4 on the GameCube did basically set the pattern for an entire genre to come. Not really possible for RE4 Remake to do that. It was not going to, you know, blow everything else away the way the original game did, but I thought it was a very good form of modernizing and tweaking various elements. They expanded things out, made more backtracking available, made it possible to go back and forth. Like, you know, a traditional RE game, which the original RE4 really didn't have much. Like, a little bit here and there, but mostly it was a linear, go into an area, kill everyone in the area, maybe get a key to the door, then leave and go into the next area. And a lot of it was like that. And they did, I think they did do a good job at taking a lot of those areas and just kind of combining them into a giant area that you can go back and forth with through to find treasures and do side quests and that stuff. Is that a good decision? I mean, some people might like the linearity of the original game. It's very tighter, it's more concise. But this remake lets you wander around the land, you know, futz around more if you want. Like in that chapter with the boat, you can spend a lot of time on the boat, scooting around, go into different docks, shooting the lunker. Yeah, you know, just expand it out a bit more. You don't have to do those things. You don't have to do them. But I thought it was fun being able to, adding that more classic style of RE element to RE4. Well, anyway. Resident Evil 4 Remake. I enjoyed it quite a lot. And, I still think when it comes to what is the best remake, I still feel like it's probably 2, just because it was such a different style. And I really liked 2 a lot, and the fact that they were able to take a completely different game, but sort of like take the elements, the characters, the story beats, the setting, and like make a completely new game out of it, and have it be as good as it was, and combining like the action and horror elements of RE in the way it did. I still think 2 is probably the best of the remakes. I still think it is. 4 is great. I still think 2 is the best one. And as I have said before, I like 3 a lot more than a lot of people do. A lot of people seem to take it as a given that, oh, that's the bad one. I don't think it's the bad one. I think that's a great game. I think it controls great. It's short. They did cut out some things, certainly. But I had a lot of time playing that. I played it through on every difficulty, including Inferno. The only part of that game I thought was ridiculous was the final Nemesis battle on Inferno. But aside from that, I thought playing it on the hardest difficulty was great. I don't know why people have such a stick up their ass about RE3 Remake. I thought that was really good. Anyway, this was RE4 Remake. Capcom continuing, I think, to hit it out of the park with these. So it seems only inevitable that more remakes are to come. Will 5 be next? I still think it should be Code Veronica. Code Veronica needs that love. Steve doesn't need love. He's someone who does not need love. But Code Veronica in general does need the love. And I hope Capcom would consider it, especially considering, I mean, it's pretty important to the Resident Evil story. Code Veronica is the game that closes Claire's story from RE2, as she's looking for Chris. And it's the prequel to RE5 because Wesker returns and beats up Chris, which is why Chris starts taking the roids and gets so big in RE5. It's a direct link. It's a direct link. You can't ignore it, Capcom. You can't ignore it. Well, anyway, this was RE4, the single player. I'm going to be doing some mercenaries, but this has been it for the campaign. Well, actually, I do want to, on my own time, play through it. I've started playing through it on hardcore. I want to play through the rest of it, and then try it on professional. And do I want to stream a professional run? We'll see. We'll see. I did that with with 2 and 3 remakes. And 7 as well. I did stream the hardest difficulties. Village I didn't, because I played through the hardest difficulty on that, Village of Shadows, and I was just tired of that by the time I got to the end of it. I didn't really want to play it again, so I never streamed that. But I'll try RE4 on professional and decide if I want to stream that. But for now, this has been RE4, the campaign.